Yesterday we talked about how purpose, you can't live someone else's purpose. And if you haven't seen that one, go back and check it out. It's really good. And the whole idea is that you can't live somebody else's purpose. You got to know your own. And one of the reasons that knowing your purpose is so helpful is actually in telling your story. And this is really important for anybody who's starting a business, you're an entrepreneur, you're doing challenges, you're creating funnels, you're doing anything like that. You got to be able to tell your story in a powerful way. And something that I know that I struggled with, and I hear a lot of people struggling with, is that the idea that things that you used to do in the past don't seem to really tie into your business right now. And so your story seems like there's this big jump, right, between what you used to do and what you're doing now, and you're not sure how to bridge those. And without being able to bridge it, it just seems like there's this big gap where that you're just kind of starting this thing. And from what I can tell, most people, it's actually, most of our businesses are not just starting. They're a reflection of something that's been building in us for a long time. So when you can identify your purpose and see where it is, you then can start to rely on my second rule of purpose, which is that we are all already living our purpose, not as much as we want, but more than we think. And what happens then is you can go back and look at all your different jobs and see where your purpose showed up and where it didn't. And this actually showed up for me yesterday. I was we had some good friends of ours come over for dinner, and this gentleman is actually a pastor of a church. So, when he asks you a question, you can't lie to him because, one, he's a good friend and he's a super nice guy and amazing, but he's also a pastor, so, he carries an extra weight. And he asked him, he said, Joey, how is it that your photography that that you do, how does that tie in with your purpose work? And I thought about it a while and he said, I'm about people being great. That's my purpose. And I looked at my photography, and there were some places I was very, very good, like taking photos of kids and young, maybe like 4 to 10, that range. I'm very, very good at it. But one place I really struggled was actually making women look good in photos. It's just something that I didn't do very well, and I really struggled with it. I was great with the kids, and I just wasn't so great with the moms. And when you're taking family photos, at some point you got to take a picture of the moms, and the moms want to look good, and I just really struggled with that. And the interesting part was I was able to share that. I wasn't defensive, I wasn't embarrassed, I was just like, yeah, this is how it was. And then we were able to talk more about my purpose work. So that's stories. When you know your purpose and you're able to really can see where it shows up in your past and now it ties to your future, it just allows you to kind of create this nice thread. So that's your purpose boost for today. Figure out your purpose and use it so that you can tell stories throughout the whole journey, because it's so helpful. If you have any questions about or you want it and you're like, well, I don't know what my purpose is or anything like that, check the links down below. I have a free program that allows people to figure out your purpose in about an hour and start putting it to use. If you have any questions, let me know, because the one thing I do know is you have an amazing, brilliant, beautiful, bold purpose that I would love to see more of in the world. Talk to you later, and tomorrow I'm actually going to come on and talk about the importance of diversity in purpose work. If you can only talk to certain people that look like you and sound like you and have the same background as you, if you can only talk to them about your purpose, your ability to express and share your purpose and experience your purpose is limited. So you want to have a nice, diverse group of people, and I'm going to talk more about that tomorrow. Again, this is Joey Chandler, your purpose coach, and I will talk to you later. Bye.